Hiya, come on in and get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected and having a super Sunday. They've dimmed the sun, so we're not having sun today unless it breaks free and then clouds that they made goes away. But yeah, I just thought, I don't know, I was drawn to this deck. It was actually my third choice. Because I picked up the first one, I wasn't feeling it. Picked up the second one, wasn't feeling that one. And then I thought I was drawn to this one. This is the Mythos Tarot, if anyone's interested. But I've been bawling my eyes out this morning. I watched this. Oh, it was so sad. I watched this thing on Timothy Ferguson. Honestly, I cried. Actually, just because of what he went through. I don't know if anyone's heard of his story, but I'm not going to go into detail. But you know, some people shouldn't have kids. That's it. That's all I need to say. Some people should not be allowed to give birth, and I don't understand why. They're like little blessings. The angels, they really truly are. But just this here. Oh, and King of Swords. Oh, very. And I just seen Seven of Swords, so something. Usually, Seven of Swords is something, it can also mean a theft, stealing something. Or, hiya, princess, I know what you're after. You want to come and sit behind Nana, steal my body. I don't know why she needs to be involved in this. Oh, we've got a Knight of Cups here, but look, there's two people here. Two. It's almost like a person who's got two sides to them. But a Knight of Cups usually is like, come here. I know. You want to say hello? Say, hiya. Good morning. I don't even like saying morning because it's just one of them words that, that's why I say hiya, because it's hi. And when people say hello, it's a low vibration, just like goodbye. It's not a good, it's low vibrational, I'll see you later. There's a lot in words. This is why I don't really like it. But anyway, let's get into this reading and see what message spirit has. Somebody did ask me, I've lost my little thing off my mic. Somebody did ask me to do a reading on Summer Wells and what's sort of a little boy's name? Oh my word, I swear my memory. Sebastian. And I will, but I have to build up to it because it really affects me in big ways. I really feel things in a big way. So but I will. Obviously I will, because it's tough to do when it's kids. No, it really is. But anyway, let's get into this. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what it is they need to see right now. Thank you. We love you. The Empress. The Empress. Empress energy. And we've got 9 of Cups. And the Hierophant. And 6 of Coins. Before I even did this reading, I've seen 10 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. I know I forgot what other card I've seen. But we've got the Empress here. So, very motherly energy. All 4 queens rolled into one. I know I've got 6 of Swords here. The 6 of Swords is usually leaving to calmer waters, but oh, this person looks like they've got blood on their hands. I've never even noticed that before. I hope I'm putting it in the camera. Got blood on their hands. Spirit, what am I seeing? You see this Empress, you know, this mother energy, blood on their hands, it's just ringing a bell. What's this? What is this? Oh, I can't make it up. Devil, spirit, honestly. Oh, you know, whatever comes out, you know, but this is a motherly energy. It can also mean a grandma and things like that, but someone's got blood on their hands and it's like devil energy. That's like that I'm reading that thing what I just watched this morning. It was the mother. The little boy who was 16 years old and he weighed 69 pounds. Oh, it was awful. We've got the sun here. The sun, which is like, you know, there's something, a light shining on something. You know, the light shining in the darkness. Once the sun comes out, you know, where are you going to hide? In the shade? Yeah, this Six of Swords. Somebody's got blood on their hands, and I feel like it's a mother. We've got Judgment here. Something, you know, there's Judgment on this Empress. Look, she's here. This Five of Coins. This is Five of Coins is left out of something, left out in the cold. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What message do we have for the collective today? Thank you. Love you. Whatever comes out, you know, it's like we will see. Oh gosh, I can't believe it. Spirit gives me bad vibes. Devil energy. This is something very low vibrational. This is something awful, evil, even. Got a King of Cups. Usually get, you know, fatherly energy here. Look, lovers. Spirit wants us to see something here. And you know, I was thinking to do, you know, I wanted to do a confirmation reading for Jack and Lily. I don't know if this is it, but I'm picking up these kind of vibes, but I don't know yet. Because I thought I'm going to wait to do a confirmation reading because, you know, the first reading, you know, people can say, oh, that's a fluke, or it's a fluke. Well, I don't think so because I'm really tapped into spirit since I was a child. But there's a King of Cups here. This is like, you know, I get a fatherly energy, but there's lovers. And it's just the way I'm feeling it. Yeah, the Emperor, this is a father energy. Devil. The lovers. I don't want to get this feeling again. But, you know, I can only do. We're seeing justice that's right at the beginning. And judgment on this mother. And the spirit of the angels. I should do some, you know, what I hadn't done for ages, letters. You know, to find out some, you know, maybe get some names or something like that. I've also got that. Who is it? Identification ones. I'm not taking them, but it was the Temperance, the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. And the spirit of the angels. Can you please tell us more about this situation with the devil energy? Somebody got blood on their hands. Did you see that? Have you seen it, didn't you? I've never seen that card before, even though I've used this deck loads of times, but I have never noticed that. I've never noticed that. This is in reverse. This is a 9 of Swords in reverse. It's like somebody doesn't give a shh. I'm going to read it to you, right? Because there's reverse meaning in this deck. I'm going to read it. What is it? Swords here. It says, this is hope, reaching out and despair. The light may be at the end of the tunnel, with Phobos in the fallen position. You could be at the end of his influence of fear and anxiety and are on the road to recovery, or you may have found help from loved ones or professionals and thus eased your stress and tension. On the other hand, the fallen position can reflect a very similar message to the risen form of Phobos. You may be experiencing deep inner turmoil, turned on by a mindset that is making things out to be much worse than they are. It is time to seek out people who can help give perspective and hear your feelings, potentially giving you a new way of looking at things. There may be a new way of looking at things, but I'll just split it on a tower here. The Nine of Swords is usually like deep anxiety, sleepless nights, and this is someone who's not really. It could be even worse, Yeah, I feel like the help of others. I feel like someone else. Hopefully, it's going to be like these professional analyzing, body language, and I mean I know they're all out there already on YouTube, but what credentials do they actually have? Sorry about that, but you don't know that it's got adverts in. I don't understand why people put adverts in. I think they probably do it so we don't use it, but we've got the Chariot here. This is things moving forward, or it could even possibly represent a vehicle. This could be forward movement in something here. I mean, I don't know, Yeah, look, the Seven of Swords. What did I tell you? There were seven. I seen the Seven of Swords. This is three women here. This is a group. She's got a snake on her head. None of them look happy. She's holding a sword down. She's holding a sword up. She's holding a sword to the back, and she's got like a skeleton on her head. Ten of Swords. Seven of Swords with the Ten of Swords. This is a betrayal. There's three women here. Queen of Cups. Spirit. Four of Wands. This gives me home. Home again. At home. What I said. Some at home. Something sneaky happened at home here. Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands. I don't know why I'm picking up Jack and Lily again. Got the Temperance Angel here. This is something that will be balanced out here. This Nine of Wands is, I feel like these people, this is like a wounded warrior. This is someone who's been through a lot. Maybe them kids suffered more, through something more. Five of Wands. Conflict. Yeah, look, this person, this Knight of Cups, what did I tell you? There's two sides to this person. And this eyes closed gives me guilt. When somebody's guilty and they close their eyes, like they can't look at you. And this is someone, look, it's a butterfly. This is like someone who's showing a different face. And the Knight of Cups is always like a pursuer, a seducer. And so the Seven of Coins here, this is something that's been invested in. And it's over time because I've got the Knight of Coins. Something happened at home here with this Seven of Swords and this Four of Wands. And this is a group. This is more than one person here. this woman in the middle, I get something that here, that this woman in the middle, she looks more sad. She looks really sad. Like her eyes are red. She looks evil. That's her with a snake. She's hiding the truth here. This one here, she looks genuinely sad. And she's holding up this sword. Somebody could come forward, you know. So, yeah. I don't know if my mic just picked up that, but a bird outside just went, "Wah." There's a woman here. There's somebody going to come out. I'm telling somebody's coming out to balance things out here with this temperance angel. Yeah, this woman's the only one that looks genuinely sad. And this one looks evil. She is evil. She's got red eyes and a snake on her head, and she's hiding this sword. This one does look sad. She looks genuinely sad. And she's got no honor, you know, like that one's got a skeleton. And it's covering her eyes. And she's holding this sword back. It's almost like she's striking with this sword. She's pulling this sword back, striking. You know, like as if you're pulling something back, just strike. I am taking these. Oh, I just seen that the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. I feel like this is like pure karma. You know, the Hierophant can represent, you know, it's higher ups. It could be an organisation, can even represent marriage in some cases, whatever it comes out in a reading. But seeing the Hierophant with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is karma from the Most High. This is judgment from the Most High. Heavenly Spirit. 10 of Wands. This is a heavy burden. Yeah, look, the 9 of Wands. This is a heavy burden. 5 of Wands and 9 of Wands. Whatever this was, yeah, this is a lot of Wands. A lot of Wands. You know, this is something heavy. It's like an heavy burden to carry. She has got 2 white roses in her hand. And her hands look red again. Because white to me represents purity, innocence. But look, behind here, this is like someone, this halo around her head, look at it all. It's all cracked. It looks like a cracked mirror with blood. Oh, the heck. 10 of Wands is a heavy burden, you know. The Tower. With the 2 of Coins, it's almost like they don't see this coming. Someone doesn't see this coming. They don't see it. Like they're blind to this fact. I've got this weird feeling again. It's awful because I did not expect this. I was going to leave it a while, you know, to come back for confirmation. But Spirit obviously wants us to know something. Spirit. And before anybody even says, you know, I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart, my channel's not monetized. I don't have any AdSense or whatever, you know, I turned it all, that's not on. What is it? Yeah. Oh. They've just both come out in reverse. Look, what did I say? Look at that. Did you see that woman on that thing? And she looked like she's got a sword drawn, and she had a sword in her arm as well. Same. Look, she's got dark hair. The skull is on this woman. She's holding back. There's an attack here. I feel like something. It doesn't have to be a sword, literal. Do you know what I mean? But here, this Knight of Cups in reverse, and this Five of Wands in reverse, and it looks like the same person. The same person. To be honest, this looks like the same person as well. It does, you know. These both came out in reverse. Up here, near the devil. Oh, getting weird feelings again. Oh, this is moodiness, disappointment, disillusion, being unrealistic, the lack of dreams in your life, and Morpheus missing from your unconscious mind may leave you feeling moody and frustrated about the lack of time in your life to dream and create. You may find that reality and expectations are getting in the way of you following your heart or enacting plans that you've been excited about. This could be a warning that you have found yourself too deep in the dream without the power of Morpheus as a guide, and are over romanticizing things and have expectations that are too high. This disillusionment can leave you disconnected from reality. Allow yourself to dream and don't withhold yourself from following them. However, do take a moment to make sure you have considered all the potential outcomes so you can avoid disappointment. This is him, in my opinion. Yeah. Disillusion, disappointment, moody, frustrated about a lack of time to dream and create. Them kids got in the way of something. It's like they were a burden, and we got that. I got that in the reading, the first reading I did. Like it was like, you know, they were in the way. It just spirit. I really didn't want to do this, but who am I to? You know, I just have to. I have to do what spirit shows us to do. This is someone who is avoiding conflict, disagreements, compromise. It says with, it says Zeus in the zealous, with zealous in the fallen position and gazing away from you, you may find peace within yourself. No. Perhaps you find yourself in a break after a period of competition and conflict, having reached a compromise that suits all parties involved. In the checks and balances of life, there is also a place for the god of rivalry. Excuse me, confirmation. You may be avoiding conflict at the moment, deflecting issues and failing to assert your point of view. It is important to reflect on whether you are compromising on something important to you, because in order to stay true to your values, sometimes conflict is needed. It is best to find a way of ensuring conflict is engaged in constructively. Oh, no. This is something that's been thought out. This is, you know, I'm getting these vibes. This is it. I'm getting the same feeling as what I had before. This horrible feeling in my body. Two of Cups. It was the both of them. Why? Oh, why is it three? There's somebody in the middle who's genuinely sad, who's holding up the sword. Somebody could come out and tell the truth, you know. And it's someone in between these two. It's someone who's in between them. This tower's here again. The tower is showing itself. There's going to be a tower. Hopefully somebody's going to speak up. Someone looks genuinely upset. I wasn't expecting this, I'll be honest. I wasn't. And I don't know. So strange. I seen strength, but then it flew away. And I seen 10 of cups. Family, strength. So some that, sticking together that, but I feel it could be somebody in the family. It could be this woman, could be somebody in this family. The 6 of Wands here is success and victory. So maybe somebody could be speaking up here. Whoever this woman is. Yeah, we've got the King of Swords telling the truth. The Hermit, this is the investigation. This could be an investigator, this. Delving deeper. The King of Swords and the Hermit is someone seeking deeper. This could be an investigator. This is the law. And this is looking deeper into something. Three of Swords. That thing I watched this morning about that Timothy. Oh, that was it was more than 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 50 of Swords, I'm telling you. Why is it all parents? I don't even want to call them parents. They're not parents. They're facing this judgment. Look, blood on their hands. This is someone who's left. Usually this is someone sailing away to calmer waters. This yeah. There's judgment here. Temperance angels here, this forward movement. This something has to be balanced out with the temperance. When the temperance angel appears, look at that. Look. What's that card peeping out? 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords. This is an ultimate betrayal. This woman has blood on her hands. This person who's left the calmer waters has blood on their hands. They're operating out of the devil energy with this person here who's putting on 2 faces. Yeah, lying. I get lying here. Look at this. It's the Hierophant here, but it's like the mouth's covered. Yeah, this mother. Again, this mother. And look, she's fake. It looks to me like she's fake crying. What has she got in her hand? It's got an eye on it. Fake tears here, because it's only coming down one side of the face. And do you know what am I seeing here? It looks like leaves. She's got leaves on her face. There's something in her hand and it's got an eye on it. It looks like an heart. Like the heart sees. Oh, it's like the Most High sees what's in the heart. Where did that card just go? Where's that card just gone? Excuse me? Oh, it's there. I'm thinking, oh, see how it's all down. Try to escape. Yeah. 5 of Swords. It's almost like she's taking a bite of this forbidden fruit here. This Ace of Coins, it's almost like, look, there's something here. It gives me robot vibes, mechanical. Mechanical. Three of Swords. Again. Seven of Cups. This is a lot of lies, a lot of illusions. Yeah, look, fake crying. I feel like, look, this person's got his eyes closed again. This person's lying. Crying, fake tears. Both of them. Both of them. Yeah, I feel like they're acting like as if they're the wounded warrior. They're the one who's wounded. We've got a Three of Wands. This is like a plan, you know. And she's got a skull on her head. King of Swords. The law. It's the law again. This is something about the truth and clarity. Spirit. You know, it's very much in the energy. Very much in the energy. I just praying for a breakthrough. I feel that there will be a breakthrough. There must be, because why would Spirit bring me here again? I did not expect this. I thought it was just going to be a collective reading. No, Spirit wants us to see. This is the truth about these people. I've got the Magician here. This Ten of Cups. I feel like this is, you know, that there's something that they're like making up, you know, manifesting. It's like, and these three people again. The Magician's never got three people. This moon is upside down. This is a family. This is family here. This is Ten of Cups again. Look. Covered in blood. This Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is usually someone who tells the truth. I feel maybe somebody could be coming out and telling the truth here. Because look, this moon's in the upright now with a sword going through. So I feel like these are lying, family lying. Someone here is telling the truth. It's Tower again. It's going to be a Tower moment. It could be a Queen of Coins, you know. Earth energy. There's two lions here. And look how she's got a finger on her chin, like thinking. Somebody could be, you know, thinking about something. Somebody might get a memory. Yeah, the Five of Swords of conflict. Some kind of conflict. This snake. This snake's wrapped around this man. She's got the snake on her. But the snake is wrapped around this man. Look at him. All hands on this person. Like the darkness reaching out, you know. This mother. This empress energy. You know, I can't make this up. It's just like I can't even explain. Like I just don't know. It's something gonna come out. Well, somebody's gonna speak up about something. Tell the truth. There's always this one that comes out and tells the truth, isn't there? Look at this. This looks like justice to me. And it says self-worth trade. I feel like somebody's traded their self-worth. We've got the walker unknown, a journey. I feel like there's somewhere, they are somewhere unknown. I feel like they took this journey to wherever they've gone. I feel like it's far away. You know, if only they could know. Because if you're out in wilderness there's no CCTV or anything, is there? If there's no phone signals and nobody's took a phone with them, that I just split it on that and it's in reverse. Overcoming slights a choice. This, the twins' self-protection dual natures. I feel this too. Protecting each other. They're protecting each other. It says here the patron, mentorship, and finances here. Look at this. The botanist, and it says parenthood. Can't make it up. Parenthood. And the botanist. That's something to do with plants. They could have planted something where they are, you know, so they know. You know what I mean? I don't know why I felt that. Something could be planted there so that they know in what area they are. And I feel like they are not close. We've got the pilgrim, opportunities and growth. Oh, I just seen balance, invention, destruction, and the champion achievement, downfall. This is going to be somebody's downfall here. And look, have you seen these red tips on these nails? I told you, blood on their hands. Look, rediscover the weaver. There's something going to be discovered. And I've kept weaving lies, you know. I feel like something's going to be discovered about these lies that they're weaving this web of, oh my God, look how that came out. And we've got determination and certainty here. This flew out in reverse. So maybe they might not. I'm going to see if there's a meaning for this in reverse. Yeah, there is. Like the twins. This is the troop. Twins. 144. Ooh. Oh my God. I can't, honestly, I just can't. This relationship, the reverse, the relationship isn't with another, but with yourself. What was in balance is now off kilter. I thought that says killer. I did. The two sides of you are warring, making it hard to make decisions, or perhaps you're struggling to balance periods of manic productivity with sluggish demotivation. It's time to bring your energy back into balance and work out a happy medium. So I feel like somebody has got manic. Somebody is manic. And I really thought that said killer. This is about relationships. It's about a specific relationship in your life. It says you and a other person are bound together, but past traumas are blocking your ability to make this an harmonious relationship. Be kind and take time to reassess your behavior. So somebody's got manic productivity with sluggish demotivation. So these people have periods, bouts of mania. I've got this true fear. Control here, reversal of fortune. The spy master, knowledge and distrust. I feel somebody's seen something. Somebody's got knowledge of something and they don't trust these people. Parenthood, it could be one of their parents. Legacy of the botanist. And we've got the runaway, secrets, running from problems. Yeah, this is what I feel like. This is what this woman with the blood on her hands has run away. Running away from problems. And we've got the founder. It says foundations and the community. The foundations of this are in that community. Look at this. Responsibility and expectations, the adventurer. But this, it all looks like ivy. And this looks like a mountain, like a volcano is about to erupt. Somebody had responsibility. You know, there were expectations from this person. This is somebody, a chiromancer is somebody delivering news about a collaboration. A chiromancer is a palm reader. I'm a palm reader. I can read palms. Been reading palms all, can't even remember that, but I've been reading them for that long. I've lost count how many I've read, and I've never charged once. But don't be sending me palms because I'm not reading them. It's better to do it in person, but yeah, there's something here delivering news. This was a collaboration here. Responsibility, expectations, determination, certainty. There's somebody's downfall here. There's going to be some rediscovery. There's going to be a discovery, I feel, and it's going to be somebody's downfall. Somebody, this woman, or whoever, somebody could come out and speak up. Could be a parent of someone. I don't know. But we did get grandparent perversion in the last reading. Spirit. This is self-expression, strength. It came up here with the devil. See how it flew out up there with this person, this self-expression. Yeah, I feel like somebody being, it says strength, self-expression, so I feel like they've been strong in the way that they're expressing themselves, yeah, but look at this. It's a red ribbon. I just feel like these people have made an alliance coming out up here with the twins and the devil and this person here. I feel like they've made an alliance. Look, it says the unknown, a journey, the walker here. And then we've got the sleeper, cause and effect, clarity, the assassin, ruthlessness, conviction. This gives me this skull of this mother again. Look, there's bones here. The brawler, a lack of empathy. And oh my God, I don't like this again. Look, this hand is bandaged up. Somebody has no empathy here. Yeah, they're painting a different story. Look at all that red. They're painting a story. You know, I don't speculate or accuse anybody lightly. And I have read some people's comments online on some different ones, and they're saying, oh, the parents, leave them alone, they're innocent, they've lost the kids. Fuck off. Sorry, not sorry. I trust Spirit, me. I trust Spirit. I trust the Most High. I trust God. I don't trust this energy. And I don't trust these liars. Oh my God, it says the captain, taking command, teamwork. Look, seizing the moment, the thief, selfishness, something selfish here. Seize the moment. Look, there's a drink here. the captain. And it says the king. So somebody was in control of this. Taking command, teamwork. So look, teamwork, shook hands on something. This is a teamwork. This is the two of them. This is spirit confirming something here. This is a thief. Seizing the moment. I don't feel like they stole it. I feel like they stole lives. Taking command. The thief. The assassin. Spirit. Honestly, really, look, hiding their true self, projecting, wearing a mask. These people are wearing a mask. Look, somebody's going to take control. There's going to be some radical changes here. And there's relationships and vulnerability here. She could have been taking orders from him. You know what I mean? This is what spirit might be showing us. But still, you wouldn't, would you? If any man told me to hurt my kids, I'm telling you I'd hurt that man. I would be hurting that man. Metal bar straight round head. Dush. You know, my kids. Sleeper. Cause and effect. Clarity. Look, the enchanter. Deception and trickery here. Balance, invention, destruction. They've made this up. They've made it up. Deception, trickery. Hiding their true self. Hiding behind a mask. Look, parenthood. Again. Oh, Lord have mercy. I really, really don't like it. This energy. It's awful. It's absolutely horrible. Now I'm going to use my kipper because I haven't used my kipper. Just to see what comes out. This is why I just, you know, I'm not even intending to do this reading. Lovers. Lovers. And look, there's two little white doves there. Sheba, what are you doing? She looked like she was digging. It's two white doves. And I've seen them two white flowers, two innocent lives. And one of them doves is sat on that person's knee. That statue's knee. Oh, they better not open a GoFundMe. Because I know I won't be donating to it. No, thank you. I'm not giving them a penny. Unless them kids get found and then they need, you know, a funeral on that. It's disgusting. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Any more messages here? Guardian Jack and Lilly. Journey. I tell you, they went on a journey. This is somewhere far. I feel like someday there's a journey involved here. Look, a pathway. There's a pathway. This is in a forest somewhere. These lovers. I feel like there's a pathway. It's like Spirit's showing us the way. There's a pathway to wherever, you know, there's somewhere here. A journey to this pathway. They journeyed to wherever they took these. I've just seen community in despair. Imprisonment. Yes. A journey, a pathway. They travelled. And this is 35, you know, I don't know, there's 10, 35, could be 40 miles, you know what I mean? Could be miles away, could have drove 45 miles away. That just turned off. That just switched off and it didn't even... This concern, yeah. So people are concerned about these lovers. There's concern over these lovers. There's concern about them. So yeah, I feel like the police could be definitely onto these people. Yeah, double confirmation, concern again. Double confirmation. This is concern about them both, maybe. Yeah, this courtship. This lovers, there's concern over this. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Honestly, my heart is breaking because I really didn't want to do this. Like I wasn't intended to do this. Oh my word. False person. We've got courthouse here. Courthouse. False person. Look, a mature woman here. A mature woman. False person. Mature woman, false person. Got official person. Concerned. There's an official person concerned about a mature woman who's a false person. Excuse me. I'm just going to pick some random decks, you know, because, oh my word, look, truth and justice. Due process by the book. I feel like there's going to be some legal matters here. Yeah, look. Achievement, overthrow, success, victory. Plans are coming to fruition. King of the Mountain here. Look at this, it's an headache. Crisis, emergency, unpleasant, annoying, something's off. Disagreeable, something's off. Spirits are like, yeah, something is off here. Something's off in this whole situation. Yeah, look, they regret it now. Yeah, they regret it now. Because they're going to get caught. Oh, no. Oh. Sacrifice, down for the cause, release, let go, giving up, surrender. Puts others first for the greater good, dogma, heroic effort, purpose-driven, martyrdom, heeding the call. So I feel like somebody will surrender or something here. Somebody's going to give it up. Somebody's going to be the martyr. Oh. Somebody's going to be a martyr. I don't know how that turned off, right? Because I'm sure it's not dead. Just switched off. Karma. Oh, sorry about that. I can't believe it just switched off. It's never done that before. It always goes beep, 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 beep. We've got the karma here. Line justice. Karma. Sword and scales here. Look, there's directions here. A new perspective. Peeping out. Explore. This is a map. This is a known destination. Look, a new territory. A layer of the land. Prepare, chart a course, read the signs. Figure out directions. New perspective. I'm telling you, I feel it was somewhere far away. Look at this. Avoidance, closed-mindedness, refusing to face reality, evade, feeling threatened, fake out, inhibit, fear-based thinking, steering clear, run for cover. Just a conspiracy theory. No, I don't feel it is. I feel like somebody's putting their head in the sand, and I feel like it's her who's got blood on her hands. Yeah, look, seeing clearly here. Assessment, evaluate options, taking a closer look. Look, there's something got to be taking a closer look. Look, there's something here. They took these, look, counterpart lovers, like-minded people. They made an agreement. They made an agreement together. And I just seen a few days, something could be, the situation or event in question will develop within a few days here. I don't know if this is something coming out. Someone needs to take a closer look, deep dive, pay attention, read between the lines, double check. Yeah, they're double checking, aren't they? They're taking a closer look, but I feel like it's, they went on a journey, they travelled away far, they've took them kids, they're not close. They're not around that area, and that's why he thinks he's so sure about himself. Spirit says the answer is yes, the situation or event is right on track at this time. I feel like, oh, look, this could be in a field, look. This is yellow flowers. And it's like the rainbow's like pointing to this field of flowers. I don't know if there's any fields all around there. Look at this, powerless, feeling helpless, paralysed, vulnerable, trap. Con game. This is also a fish in water. Emptiness, look, no one home. Endings, the void. Spirit. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't going to do their reading again today because I thought I need time to get myself, ready. But I just felt it. I felt it. Look, victim mentality. Look. News, victim mentality. Confusion, tunnel vision, resist clarity, confirmation bias, restriction, narrow focus, echo chamber, repeating themselves, I get, denial, oblivious, out of touch, hyper-focus, concentration, news, trending, broadcast, expression, strong opinion, make known, current events, public speaking, speaking truth, communicate, social media, being heard, speaking up. Yeah, I'm speaking up. I could just sit down and not say a word. Look, I'm telling you, there's a conviction. There's going to be some decisions made. If this is a serious situation, this is fair, punished, being judged. Convictions, there's going to be convictions. Look at this, aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determined, fuel, unpredictable, provoke, volatile situation. There was a volatile situation. Somebody took a risk here. They're playing a game. What happens next? Yeah, censorship, look, silencing, control. They're probably trying to get people to sense, look, changing the narrative, rewriting history. Whoa, that breathing. Look, partnership, they're forming in alliances. This is a team effort. This was a team effort. There's not just one. No. That's bedroom. It says sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair. And it's saying call it a day, yeah, so maybe they might call it a day. Somebody might call it a day. I don't know. Oh, they could have called it a day. Something could have been happening. Yeah, it says something's happening now. This sacrifice is somebody letting go, somebody, surrender, giving up. This martyr driven. Somebody's probably going to give up something here. Somebody's giving up something. Yeah, the answer is yes. The answer is yes, Spirit said. Somebody's going to give something up. It says here, this at this time, the situation is in a change of state of flux. Anything could happen. Something's not what it seems. There's a mirage, a trap, unclear, confusion, head trip, hocus pocus, sleight of hand, predictive programming. And there's truth here, surrender. But maybe somebody might come, surrender, make amends here, peace offering. No. We've got moving on, life's journey, new endeavour, going away, one direction, on track, focus, on time, keep going forward, going with the flow, inflexible, steady climb, no resistance. And then it says loss, death, forfeiture, grief, closed up, bereaved, break up, poverty, collapse, dispossess, remove, dismantle, deprive, absence, change of state, setback, it's over, done. There's somebody wants to surrender. Somebody wants to surrender here. Yeah, look, we've got a forked road. Look, hands behind the back, this man. Direction change, options, free will choice, opportunity, alternatives, multiple choice, the moment of truth, crisis, possibilities, turning point, and a change in circumstances. Well, I've just seen down the rabbit hole. Oh. Roundabout, community, directions, new direction, keep it moving, controls the flow of information. Solution, circular reason, fluid, many working parts, perfect timing and redirect. Look, intuition again. And it says fate, what happens next? What happens next, Spirit? Show us what happens next. What happens next, Spirit? Break up. They're going to break up. Yeah, they're going to break up and someone's going to say, I surrender. They're breaking up here, surrender. Yeah, somebody feels powerless, helpless. Look, a volatile situation. Provoke, watch out, unpredictable. Somebody could have provoked somebody else. I think one of them's they're going to break up. This is broken heart. Heartbroken interface, sorrow, grief, funk, sadness, mourning, distress, let down, gloom, hopelessness, regret, crisis, unhappy, hurt, bitter, devastated, emotional pain. This is a truce, this is surrender, This is official. We feel powerless now. This is a con game. Trapped, paralysed, helpless. Oh, Spirit, I don't like it. Have a look. I've got some who is it cards. Who is it? I mean, I think we know, but who is it? Oh, I've just seen man and pregnant. And brunette. Brunette. Younger than you, younger than me. Let's see what comes out. We've got a very young here. A very young brunette. I don't know how old that person is. It could be Lilly. Do you know what I mean? She's very young. I've seen short hair and short. Short hair, short. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, will you please show us anything, any clues to who it is? Who is it? Who is it, Spirit? Somebody very young. Very young, again. Very young. Somebody very young. I mean, to me, young. How young? Heavenly Spirit and the angels. Baby face. It says skinny and black clothing. Baby face, very young. Oh, God. I mean, practitioner doesn't mean... Oh. Oh. Practitioner. Oh. Short. Someone short. Short, baby face, very young. It says pregnant but in reverse. Oh, the spirit of the angels. Oh. Light skin. Light skin, short, baby face, very young. Short hair. Oh, woman here. There's somebody short hair, baby face, light skin, very young, not pregnant. Oh. It says hazel eyes. Hazel eyes. That is a description of someone. I keep seeing blonde. Skin condition. The spirit of the angels. Blue eyes. So somebody could have blue eyes, somebody could have hazel eyes. The spirit of the angels. Any more clues as to who is it? Who is it? I don't know what colour eyes these people have. I really don't. Someone older than you. What, older than me? Older than me? I don't know. Elderly, yeah, look, there's somebody elderly. With white, grey hair, blue eyes, older than you. Oh, I'm telling you, what did I see here? White hair. There's somebody elderly here. And it says round face. So there's a... Excuse me. I must be right. Somebody's got blue eyes, an elderly person. White, grey hair, with a round face. Maybe the matter used to be blonde. They could wear makeup. I just seen makeup. There's white American here. I know it was not going to say Canadian because you don't say Canadian in this deck. Oh, that is a bit weird. That is a bit strange. You know something? I'm going to go for this deck over here. Just for the simple fact of this case. I just want to have a look. But I was truly not expecting this. God, we're already over an hour. My God, look, it's a Five of Pentacles, and this is somebody here with a body. Look, there's people here. The High Priestess, intuition is like, look at Ace of Wands peeping out, this new lead. This something looks like mountains here. Sorry, Mimi. I just split out on that and look at that. The Temperance Angel, but it's like a full card, you know, it's like off the edge of a cliff here. I don't know this area where they are. Four of Swords. I honestly, I don't know where this area is. I mean, I don't know, like, I might have to look online, see if there's a map of the area. Because I think it's quite vast. Split on the High Priestess again. Intuition. And it's, look, and it's the King of Wands is peeping out from behind that. The King of Wands. And it's just represented as Dracula in here. Oh. No, obviously Spirit didn't want me to wait. Oh my word. Oh my God. This is the Two of Swords and somebody's got their head chopped off here. Oh my Lord of mercy. Oh, I hope not. I hope to God not. Please don't, because it came out in the other reading that. Oh God, look at that. Knight, Eight of Wands, and it says Saint Sebastian. What did I say about that boy, Sebastian? Look at this strength. I feel like somebody overpowered somebody here. Yeah, the demon. Oh, but the Temperance Angel's here. I hope there's no cliffs and water up wherever. But we need to be looking in like a 45, up to a 45-mile radius. I know it's a lot. That's a lot, but this is how far they could have gone. Definitely travelled. I don't think they're going to find them kids there. People said, "Oh, they're going to find them in Gad." No, they're not. Nine of Swords. And we've got, oh gosh, Seven of Pentacles here, and this is in a field. And this Five of Pentacles here, outside in the cold. Nine of Swords again. There's Nine of Swords here. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Is there anything here that we need to see regarding this situation? Thank you. We love you. Oh, Queen of Swords here. Look, but there's two people here. Oh, Ten of Wands. Look, she's getting burnt at the stake. Her. Yeah, this tower. I feel there will be a tower, you know. I really do. It's like this Four of Cups and this person's like, yeah, she did it. That guy could turn on her. That's what they usually do, don't they? They turn on each other to try and get out of it. Five of Wands. Oh my God, this is conflict. Yeah, I feel like it's going to turn on each other, me. They're going to turn on each other. Yeah, they are. I feel like she's going to turn on him. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. The Lovers. This is a couple. A couple again. Can't make it up. Knight of Wands. This is doing something reckless behaviour. This is someone leaving to calmer waters, which is confirmation. The Queen of Pentacles. You know, that's some other energy as well. Look at this, Page of Cups. This is a man sat there drinking. I just heard a dog bark as well. Oh. What is happening to these cards? Spirit. This could be an older woman involved. What did I say? It came out again, you know. Heaven, the spirit of the angels. Is there anything? The Seven of Cups. Yeah. Painting loads of lies. The Two of Swords. Look, it's like whatever that was invested in here. It's like, yeah, it's going to get burnt here. The Ace of Wands is somebody getting their feet burnt. The Two of Swords is somebody getting their head chopped off. I just seen the King of Swords again. Please will uncover something. I feel like we need to expand that search to a wider area. I feel like that they've gone further away. Spirit. I don't like this at all. I really don't. But it does confirm a lot of things that way, you know. And I wasn't gonna do it today, but like I said, I'm not in control of the reading what comes out. But I really felt that energy, just like. Oh, we've got this King of Cups here, and then we've got this Three of Wands. And there's a group, but this is like more than one. Look, this is like this snake. Look, this is a dog biting this snake. So somebody who was loyal. This King of Cups, I feel like this King of Cups is being loyal, but he's going to bite this snake. Look at all these cups of blood in front of this man. Yeah, you know. Oh, justice. Justice, spirit. Justice. The temperance angel, things will have to be balanced out. Justice is here. And we've got this Queen of Cups. She's got a skull inside that glass. And the Chariot, things moving forward. You know, I have to get out of this energy. I really do. I wish I could stay longer, but I can't because I need to go get a shower to cleanse my energy. And I'm going to sage. And I wasn't going to do it today, but here we go. Spirit's obviously wanting for me to clarify things. Because I, honestly, in my opinion, I don't believe them. And I believe that someone's going to come out and say something. This person here. Someone's going to turn against someone. Someone's going to be the martyr. Someone's going to come out and admit it. Someone has got to do. It's got to happen. Oh yeah, I'm just going to leave this here, and I'm going to pray. I am going to pray for Jack and Lily, and hopefully that things are going to move forward, and there will be a break in the case. But yeah, I think it's worth looking at some maps and looking at the radius and looking at what is where around them. You know, likely place. You know, he needs to get his car taken and get tested the soil so they know where it's from. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of things they can do, and I just hope they can't just leave something like this. But bless their little hearts, man. Bless their little hearts. Anyway, I hope everyone has a good Sunday. I can't say Super Sunday anymore because, it's just like, boom, the vibe has gone. But yeah, just have a good day. I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.